overcome something. I felt like, well, that's an incredible weight to put on one man's shoulders, isn't it? What if he loses now? What are you trying to say? That you may be ill, but sometimes you lose.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
Any illness, he said. Any illness? I was thinking, Christ, what the hell? It's not even like what Roman's actually gone through now. It's any illness at all. Okay, that'll do.
It was really over the top and almost like sickeningly so. It's a good message to get out there that you can overcome things, you can beat things, and everyone is capable of that. But you shouldn't go out there and just kind of say that all hopes and dreams are pinned on this one man that a couple of years ago a lot of people couldn't stand. It seems like a very try-hard attitude to get everyone to like him again.
A bold prediction, Matt. How long will it be before fans start to give in and we go back to how it was before? Do you give it?
Well, I feel like WWE is doing a terrible job of actually taking a real-life story that had real consequences and meaning for Roman and just turning it sour. Like I said, that moment that they said that in the ring, that's turned me against it straight away. I feel like it's almost totally wrong of WWE to say that when people go through their struggles and whatever. And Roman has that perspective, but they're putting words in Roman's mouth almost.
Yeah, trying too hard again and forcing it down our mouths again. And this is what happened before. You'd have thought they'd have learned their lesson a little bit here, but they kind of haven't. And it just wasn't great. And the announcing for this was just shocking. Kept going on about, is Roman physically okay still? And all these cobblers. I was like, what? Of course he's okay. I don't think that was even part of the story. I mean, honestly, they really missed what was going on in the ring, and they were too busy talking about all the goings on before and Roman's struggle. Like they just weren't even focusing on the match. It took me out of it, and by the end of it, like Matt said, I'm kind of going against the guy because they're just, throwing it down our neck again. Any case, not the match I was expecting. And I do feel it was a nice moment maybe for Drew to get this match. At least it's a big match. I'm not going to dispute that, but didn't live up to my expectations. I give this just the 3 stars. It's just it's not terrible, but it wasn't what I thought it would be. It's not a top headliner match for me at WrestleMania. The match going just over 10 minutes. What about you, Matt?
It did feel like a shorter kind of match. I feel for me it's 3 stars. It almost at one point felt like half the star came from all the fireworks. He really overkilled that.
Oh man, he got the most pyro that night. Let's put it that way. He used the budget, didn't he, for that one in the end? Blimey. So that was that. And next, of course, we get the Elias performance, and we're all wondering what this is about. Now, Matt, what on earth was going on here? This went on for a while. We had Elias on the drums, we had Elias on the piano, and then in the ring, very smartly done, I'll add. That was good. I did like some of it, but then I thought it went too long. And the problem is, again, you talk about placement on the card. This would have done better much earlier on the card. I know we said some of those matches should have gone later. This should have gone on a lot earlier, this segment. It just went on a little bit too long. And then, of course, we had this they played the New York thing, the baseball Babe Ruth was there. And then who comes out? Basic Thugonomics, John Cena, Matt. It's a throwback. And John Cena comes to the ring as the Basic Thugonomics character. I will say one thing for John Cena in this. I did enjoy that segment. I didn't think I'd be saying that. I'm not the biggest John Cena fan of all times when it comes to promos, but I did enjoy it. And it also, but sadly, I will say, it made me feel like we don't have as many stars as I think we do have on that roster, because John Cena still has something that most others don't, and it's a bit of a shame where we're at, but I do feel like they lack star power on that roster, and seeing John Cena back there just sort of threw that one back at me. And wouldn't I have preferred him in a match? We'll talk about that a bit later on, but rather than doing where he was at and not getting anything. But what did you make of this, Matt? And of course, another Elias moment, not a match at WrestleMania, but a moment. What do we make of this one?
Well, it's all become the standard, really, hasn't it?
Like last year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I enjoyed the moment. I enjoyed the actual John Cena coming out with a throwback to his old gimmick. But once I saw that he'd come back under the basic Thugonomics kind of style, I knew that he was just going to completely and utterly destroy, Elias in the ring verbally. And it's almost a shame because that's where you see the exposure. That's when you see that as great as Elias is, everything that John Cena kind of said was actually true. You take that guitar off Elias, and what do you have? Not something that WWE is going to invest time in. They're not going to actually let him shine in the ring. He barely ever gets a match anymore, it seems. The guy is capable of more, but he seems very limited to what WWE want to showcase him as. And if they want to just keep sticking him out there with a guitar, doing a song, which is not even really a song, because a lot of time he just sort of speaks his words. It feels like I'm putting Elias down a lot. I'm not. I'm a big fan of the guy, and I feel like he is more than capable in that ring. It's just tiring seeing the same thing over and over again, only to have John Cena come out and just expose him for all his weaknesses. Like there was no chemistry between them. Like there wasn't like a back and forth. There was no reply from Elias to anything that John Cena had to say. It was a little bit embarrassing under those circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely with you there. And of course, John Cena would get in the 5 knuckle shuffle and the FU, going back old school there instead of the AA, stuff like that. And another year goes by where I thought maybe Elias, the run he had earlier in the year last year, I thought this guy's going to get a big match at WrestleMania, and here he is doing this part again. And just a bit. It's a moment, but I mean, crikey, you can't keep doing that every year, without a match. It makes me wonder what his wrestling career is actually going to be, quite frankly, 2 years of this in a row. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know we all mock and laugh at Honky Tonk Man, but damn, he used to wrestle some matches. Crikey. This is ridiculous what they're giving Elias. So I don't want to just remember Elias for the guy with the guitar. I mean, yes, he is a great musician, and no doubt about it. But what is his career here? That's the thing. And I kind of feel like you can have the best of both worlds, but they are choosing only to have one at this current time. So another moment. I think it was a little bit. It was good, but it was kind of like, I think by this point so much had been on that I just felt like I was too tired to really get into it that much, like as a big WrestleMania thing, and I just think it would have done better earlier on in the card for me. Next up, Matt, it's the Triple H Batista match, Matt, and I got this especially for the podcast, Matt. I want to plug this song that came out. Quite frankly, it was the only best thing about it in terms of the feud. And give credit to the guy that put this together, WWE SF on YouTube. So let's just play this for everybody, and you get a gist of what this match was all about, Matt. Well, there you go, folks. The WWE match between Triple H and Batista. Give me what I want, Matt. And did he get what he want after all that, Matt? This match?
It looked like he got more than he wanted at some points. They had some interesting ideas, I'd say.
Cool, blimey.
As to what they were going to do in this.
Let's talk about those entrances first, Matt. What did you make of them, both the entrances? Because they seem to focus quite heavy on this match for the entrances. You knew they would because it's Triple H, but what did you make of the entrance for both guys here?
It's probably something you might be a fan of. I don't know. You're kind of into that that Mad Max kind of vibe.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that kind of thing. I definitely got that kind of feel for it. I was like, okay, so now this is the character he wants to be. It's like living out a fantasy every year for Triple H. It's like he's seen a film the night beforehand. It's like, that would be really cool as an entrance. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get one of them and I'm going to drive it down. He definitely loves his vehicles, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite Triple H entrances. I mean, the ramp, like we said this year, was noticeably shorter than it has been in previous years. So it's not really the best kind of one to showcase kind of vehicles like that.
No, I mean, the production-wise, a lot of effort must have gone into that. And Batista's entrance, coming out with, I don't know what he's supposed to be, like an A-list now, sort of celebrity, I guess, movie star, with the all the bodyguards with him. The way he shut that door was a bit extreme, but there you go. As he come down the aisle, and then of course, I don't know if you missed that part, Matt. Did they? They might have taken it out, but did you see the part where he tripped over the rope? What the hell he was doing?
I didn't see it actually live. I don't know whether I might have been like turning over to get my cup of coffee or something at this point or whatever. But I didn't notice it until you sent me it, and then I was like, wait a minute, that was pretty silly.
Well, here's what happened. They might have edited it, because what happened, it was really, really funny, and I'll try and give you the proper video that I had of it. They did it. Now, Shawn Michaels was out there commentating, right? So as Batista trips over, you hear Shawn Michaels blatantly go, "Oh my God, what is he doing?" Just blatantly say it. And I was like, oh my God, did he just say that? And then what they made Batista do is he came out, started talking to someone behind Shawn Michaels, and then they made him re-walk round and go up the ramp again. Not all the way up the ramp, just up the steps, to the ring, and go back in again. And they shot it again. So I wonder now if WWE have done their editing trick where they're not going to leave it in. But I thought, wow, I knew exactly what they were doing when this guy came over to him and said, no, go up the steps again. I was like, for God's sake. So it was either the embarrassment of having Shawn Michaels say that just outright, which I thought was hilarious, just saying what we was all thinking, like, oh my God, what's he doing? It's just ridiculous. He must have forgot that his mic was on. I don't know. But yeah, Batista, 50-year-old Batista, Matt. I mean, looks good for his age. You can't deny that. The guy is in great shape. This match, I've got in my notes. I mean, I was taken out of it, Matt, when they got the whole some of the things they were using in this. Just sort of, I was just like, oh man, what's going on? Is this just like two grown-up mates having a play fight and doing what they want to do in this ring? Or I don't know. I just didn't get the animosity that there's supposed to be between these two, and it was. I didn't expect anything more or anything less, quite frankly, and I kind of knew what we were going to get here. I was surprised when this match was given the green light, even way back at SmackDown when they planted the seed. I didn't think this would be that great. And as a top tier match, Matt, what did you make of this?
Well, it's no secret that I'm a big Triple H fan. I don't really like belittling Triple H or talking bad of the guy, but it did. This whole night kind of felt like Triple H is having a party. It's a money party. It's a money party. Come and get your paychecks, lads. Let's have DX. Let's have the Hall of Fame. Let's celebrate together. Mm-hmm. Let's give Nash and Hall some backstage segments. What the kickback is for that. And then let's have Batista have a match. I'll pretend I don't like you, and let's even have Ric Flair attend at ringside. It's like a whole, this is your life, Triple H. These are all your mates, and they're here tonight just for you.
His mum and dad were out there as well.
I was going to get onto that as well. I mean, the whole thing about this being believable, that this could be his last ever match, it was very unlikely. The only hint of that was that his parents were at ringside and they actually acknowledged that. That was the only sort of thought at the back of my mind that went, oh, okay, that's a bit different. They've done something a little bit different there.
I mean, I'm totally. I mean, as if they're going to have. Why they even put that on it? That was just clutching at straws to me. To put that career thing. I wasn't even thinking about it during the match either, unless the commentator